Previously on the moving vlogs. Hey guys, welcome to this week's vlog. This week's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be chatting with you and catching you up on everything we've been up to, and just all things moving. So first and foremost, we made it to California. Hello, welcome to our house. This is my bedroom that we're in right now, and we are all loving it. Harvey's here with me. So yeah, the first thing to catch up on is we did find a house to rent, and that's pretty breaking news. We literally had a week left until our move out date, and this opportunity just came about and we moved right into this house. So it was pretty seamless. And obviously we had to have celebratory in and out on our first night here. A quintessential like moving memory and rule that I have for us is we have to eat on the floor and get like takeout food the first night. Like that is, I have to carry that tradition. I just think it's so quintessentially like moving core, like moving vibes. It's also just so cute. Like I love that little moment. So that's always like important to me. Ask Garrison. He's like he just like wants to get everything unpacked, and I'm like, "No, you have to wait for me. I want to like we have to sit and do this thing. Like we have to do this little celebratory like christening meal." So obviously the biggest thing that we're doing right now is unpacking. Like we've been unpacking like crazy. There's just so much stuff. I will say we're pretty good at unpacking like all of our boxes and not letting boxes just sit there untouched forever. I think especially being excited to be in this house and just excited for like the new life ahead of us. We were just very excited and eager to like unpack everything and get everything out and just like start making this a home right away. I kind of touched on this in one of the previous vlogs. I think I just like briefly mentioned that we were selling our stuff on Facebook Marketplace before we left. And when we moved to Seattle, we had nothing. And like we didn't have any furniture. We didn't have a bed or anything. Like we moved there with like just our clothes basically. And I had like one piece of furniture that's like an heirloom that I like have to keep with me. But other than that, it was pretty bare bones. We started fresh there, and I wanted to do the same thing here. We sold everything in Seattle. We kept just my vanity, which is like the heirloom piece that I mentioned, and then I also have another heirloom dining room table and chair set, and then Garrison has his desk. So we were essentially starting fresh. I wanted this house to have all new vibes, especially like leaning into the style of the house. Like it is kind of giving that beach shack look. And so I wanted to lean into that and just like really embrace like our styles and have that brought out in the pieces that we got and the decoration and all that. I'll share a little bit of the vision for this house that I have. A lot of it is like wood tones, and like that is something that I'm really into right now, especially warm wood. I don't know why I'm just being drawn to that right now. I think it's part of like the beach bungalow, beach shack look. I really like it, and it feels very like vintage or retro. The other thing we're really embracing, and we kind of leaned into it in our last house too, is just plants and having a lot of plants. Which brightens up the space, it gives it life. I also wanted to like embrace more color. I feel like I used to fall into the, like everything has to be white, everything has to be perfect, has to be very like minimalist. I feel like that was really trendy with influencers a few years ago. I feel like when everything's white and just kind of plain, it loses personality, or it can really quickly. And with this house, I wanted all of our personalities to be shown, and I wanted it to look like we lived here. Like I wanted pictures of us, I wanted pictures of friends, I want like everything to be very homey and comfortable, but I want people to be like, oh, that's Mikey and Garrison's house. Like that is so them. I just really want our like decor and everything that we curate to show some personality of ours. Like some stuff that I've been looking for is like just different things of Seattle that like show that part of our like personality in our life. Like I have this print of San Luis Obispo where we met and went to college, and like That's where our like love story began. And so I want to highlight like pieces of our personality and our history throughout the house. I would say we found 80 to 90% of our furniture secondhand, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. I don't think we got anything off Craigslist. Craigslist is like, I don't know what's going on over there. And then like some pieces we got from this like antique store that's near our house. I will say a little tip on Facebook Marketplace. You need to be very patient. I think that's the rule of thumb, like when decorating a house, always. Like, you just have to be patient. You don't want to buy everything from one collection at Crate and Barrel. Like, you want to, like, piece everything together. You don't want it to look like it was out of a catalog. Like, you just, like, picked the room and it's all, like, your living room's from a magazine. I mean, maybe you do, but I think a lot of people want that, like, vintage, eclectic, like, cool, unique pieces look. So if you're looking on Facebook Marketplace, which I do recommend you do, you just have to be patient. And if their Facebook profile says that they made the profile this year, run for the hills. If they say, hey, a lot of people are interested in this, maybe put down a deposit, also run for the hills. Never give them money. I didn't expect to go on this like tangent about Facebook Marketplace and scamming safety, but here I am. Never pay them before you get the product. Never do that. Okay? Anyways, once you start searching on Facebook Marketplace, it will learn what you like. And like once you start favoriting and stuff, like their algorithm is really good. And so once you fine tune it to be what you like, it will pump out so much good stuff to you. So just be aware of that, be patient, and you'll find stuff. It also, like, obviously it heavily depends on the area, but I would be willing to bet that like the smaller towns might have better stuff anyways. So that's where most of our furniture is from. And so far we've gotten some really good pieces. Like these nightstands, I'll show a better picture of them. They're so like beach bungalow. They're perfect. The couch that we got, I am obsessed with it. I would say, I don't think it's a cloud couch. It must be a cloud couch dupe, but it is perfect. And we got it for like $200 to $300. Like it was crazy. I think these shelves that we got are like, they might be my favorite piece in the house. I just am obsessed with them. And actually Garrison found them, which shout out to him. And I was like very skeptical when he first got them because I wasn't sure what to do with our dining room. And he got them and they're perfect. I'm obsessed with them. And then the other thing that I really like in our house, which I did not think about until we came across it on Facebook Marketplace, but a blanket rack. It's super cute. I'll put a picture of it. And we basically didn't know what to do with this wall in our bedroom. We knew we didn't want to put a ton there because we had a door that came open into the wall basically. And so there wasn't a lot to put over there. And I didn't want to do a gallery wall. Like I just didn't want to do it for whatever reason. And then we found this blanket rack and I was like, that'd be perfect under our TV. It's a very cute accent. I would look into a blanket rack. There's some really cute ones and some really cute vintage ones. We've also bought some stuff new. We got an IKEA mirror, like the viral Hovet, I think it's called, IKEA mirror. It's just that like big full length mirror. I really like it. I needed like some sort of full length mirror that was like not in our bedroom. It does have an aluminum frame, which I feel like doesn't fit with the vibe. So I'm going to put peel and stick wallpaper, like wood looking peel and stick wallpaper on it. So that's going to be a project in another vlog. But I feel like everything's coming together. I am really happy with it so far. And I'm really excited to decorate more. I definitely think decorating is going to take a lot longer just because I want to collect more things. Like I want it to just come organically. That's how I like to decorate, just by collecting stuff and getting art that I like if I'm at the flea market and whatnot. For example, I came across think it was an Instagram ad for this girl's prints, and they're like I forget what they're called, like the style. It's like a collage kind of style. There's like a name for it. I can't think of it, but is it like a composite or something? Anyways, her name is CEP Designs. I was obsessed with this print. She had it on her Instagram. I got the ad for it and I was like, I need this. This is so my vibe. And so I highly recommend checking out her page. But things like that, where a piece of art or a photo or something just like calls to you, like you'll know when you need it for your house. Let's see, what else do we need to catch up on? We've been taking Harvey on walks over at the beach, which has been fun. He's loving it. Our animals are absolutely loving living here. Like our cat is obsessed with the like warm weather. He'll just like bask in the sun for hours. I think he's loving it. Our Harvey is obviously loving it. I don't know if there's much he doesn't love. Like, and that's one of the things I love about him. He just loves life so much. But I'm sure he's obsessed with California. We've gone to the dog beach a couple times. He's enjoying himself, I think. We've also been going just like the two of us, Garrison and I, and we've seen a lot of sunsets, brought some food to the beach, and been doing like little date nights like that. And we are loving it. We're just happy. We're just really happy and are so excited for everything to come. We've been trying new food, going on coffee runs. What else? We're really just embracing the California beach lifestyle, and dare I say, it looks good on us. I feel like we're just glowing. And yeah, I think that's all we needed to catch up on for now. I think there'll be one more moving video. It'll be a sit down video about like why we moved. And then after that, it's going to be California life vlogs, which I'm super excited about. I'm super excited to share all of that. There'll be little nuggets of moving content like decorating and just different house project things. But yeah, we're going to get into the California vlogs, which is super exciting. Anyways, it was good to chat with you. This was like a little cozy girls chat, I feel like. Thank you for watching. And if you watched the previous moving vlogs, thank you for watching those as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.